After securing a crucial minerals deal with Ukraine under Trump's leadership, America's hunger for resources only grew stronger. With its tech and defense industries demanding more rare earth minerals, the US turned its sights to Africa, the next frontier. In the heart of the Congo, a village elder warned, "They come with promises, but they will take more than they give." Meanwhile, in Washington, diplomats crafted enticing agreements, ensuring American corporations gained access to Africa's rich lithium, cobalt, and uranium reserves. However, China, already deeply invested in Africa, was not willing to step aside. Tensions brewed as African leaders weighed their options: economic prosperity or sovereignty. As the US expanded its influence, history whispered a warning. Would Africa benefit, or was this just another chapter of exploitation? The battle for the world's minerals had only just begun.
Yes, the battle for the world's critical minerals had only just begun. Dear family, let me salute you in the name of Pan-Africanism. Don't skip the video. Make sure that you have already subscribed, and also help us to share this video to other Africans here in the continent and to those who are in the diaspora. Before we dive deep, let me share these two videos, one from President Donald Trump and another one from former President of Democratic Republic of Congo, Mr. Joseph Kabila. Then I will come to our today's topic. Very, very, very interesting. Welcome.
Earlier today, I received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine. The letter reads, "Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Nobody wants peace more than the Ukrainians," he said. "My team and I stand ready to work under President Trump's strong leadership to get a peace that lasts. We do really value how much America has done to help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty and independence. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time that is convenient for you." I appreciate that he sent this letter, just got it a little while ago.
My advice, if at all anybody wanted my advice on this particular issue, my advice could be talk to the Congolese people. They know better, they know best, because they've already been there. They've climbed that mountain, they went down the valley. It's another mountain to climb. They know better and best how or what it is that they're suffering from. I know that the initiative is to bring mediators from West Africa and some other African countries, but no mediator will ever tell you that he or she knows the Congo better than the Congolese themselves. And I think that should be the first step. And then the second step, of course, should be the goodwill. How do you judge the goodwill, good intentions of the actors? And of course, was we believe all foreign troops have to leave the Congo. Our decision in 2001 was we believe all foreign troops have to leave the Congo in order for peace to be achieved, and in order to give the Congolese the flexibility to talk about this thing that's called peace.
Yes, welcome back, dear family. Those two videos are just preamble for our today's topic, the new scramble for Africa. The whole world is going to turn to Africa for critical minerals. How are we going to protect our resources as the people of Africa? How are we going to resist against exploitation of our natural resources? So, dear family, let me use the video of Mr. Trump as a reference to what I want to share with you. You heard Mr. Trump said Zelensky wrote a letter to him to accept U.S. peace deal as well as mineral deal, which means that the war between Russia and Ukraine is going to come to an end. And this brings me to understand that the war between Russia and Ukraine was about minerals. You see, after the war between Russia and Ukraine come to an end, the whole world is going to turn to Africa, because the minerals that people was fighting for in Ukraine are already taken by America. So the remaining mineral is in Africa. And of course, even America itself will not keep silent, will continue in this battle to make sure that they control the whole world minerals. And that's what America is trying to do. We heard some speculation and rumors that the Kinshasa government tried to reach out to Mr. Trump to send troops to DRC to help to fight M23 for the offer of minerals. You heard, I think, those kind of rumors. I'm not sure about that, but you heard on social media that Congolese government has offered America or Trump minerals to send troops to fight M23. So after the world is going to turn to Africa, they will try to create conflict between Rwanda and DRC. And that's what they have been doing for many years. You know what they are going to do? In order for them to have access to the belt of minerals, these rare earth minerals started from DRC up to Rwanda, they want to weaken Rwanda, because it looks like Rwanda is the only obstacle for them to have access to these critical minerals in this belt that started from DRC up to Rwanda. So what they are going to do is to weaken Rwanda. They will sanction Rwanda. They will do everything to make sure that Rwanda is going to surrender the minerals. Then they will come up with agreement or deals to sign with Rwanda to accept that Rwanda, you are going to surrender minerals, or you are going to allow your minerals to be accessed by maybe some countries, especially powerful countries. And then from there they will say, we are going to help you to bring peace in your country. And that's what they are going to do. But all in all, my dear lovely family, if there's a time Africans, we need to come together, it is this time. We have failed to come together. During Gaddafi, you see what happened. Gaddafi proposed Africa to come together to unite. Before Gaddafi succeeding, they removed him. You remember in the year 1960s, when Nkrumah came with the same idea, they removed Nkrumah from power. When Africans came with Africa Continental Free Trade Area implementation, unfortunately, we found in the midst of COVID-19, we failed also to come together. Even now, when the world was looking in Ukraine and Russia, we failed to come together. So this time, I think our leaders will understand the importance of coming together. They have started with others, they will come to us, others also. So we need to be prepared as the people of Africa. And our preparedness is to unite. When we talk about preparing ourselves, is to come together, to stick like glues. You see the way the Jews are doing. They are so united. But we Africans, we are not united. I'm sure if they will come and fight one of us, no one will help. Because we have seen when they came to fight Gaddafi, we did nothing. When they sanctioned Zimbabwe, we did nothing. When they assassinated Patrice Lumumba, we did nothing. When they removed Thomas Sankara, we did nothing. You see, that's where we are. But all in all, my dear lovely family, dear friends, fellow Africans, let us emphasize unity among Africans. Those who are in the diaspora, those black Americans, sometimes they feel that they are not Africans because they are born in America or they were born in America. But you are Africans. You are Africans. This is your homeland. So don't say, I'm American or I'm Caribbean. You are African. Even Africans, we must understand those who are in the diaspora are our brothers and sisters. We black people, we must understand each other. We must love one another. These countries' names was created by colonizers. We cannot continue to verify Berlin Conference. We have to collapse the Berlin Conference. And they know that if Rwanda and DRC is going into conflict, there are those who will support Rwanda, there's also those who will try to support DRC. If these two countries are going to fight, it will be the same to what happened to Ukraine. After people losing life, people will come in and say, let us come and end this conflict. So we need to sign minerals. They know, this layer health in Democratic Republic of Congo is like a belt. So it started from DRC up to Rwanda. That is the target of those who are perpetrators of this conflict. They know that if they can access that belt, they will become rich. So to access that belt, they have to create conflict between DRC and Rwanda. Then they will come up with agreement to sign that in order for you to end this conflict or to bring peace, sign to give up your minerals. The same happened to Ukraine, will happen to Africa. Then they will have access to our resources. That's why I asked, what are we going to do to protect our resources? Are we going to unite as the people of Africa to say enough is enough? Are we going to say, let us come together, we are brothers and sisters in DRC, in Rwanda, we are brothers and sisters. We must not fight one another, because I see what happened in Ukraine and Russia will also happen to us. At the end of the day, we are going to give up our resources. And that's why I come out to what Mr. Kabila said, that Congolese are those who understand well their challenges. But the people of Congo are not given oxygen to breathe and to understand the reality that what you see today is not Rwanda, is not about maybe M23, it's about resources. So people are busy fighting one another, are busy running away. They don't understand outside what is going on. And the world has no apology to them. The world, what they need is resources. They don't care about what the Congolese are passing through. And it is the duty of Congolese to come together, as Mr. Kabila said, to come together. They don't need mediators. You brothers and sisters in Congo, you don't need mediators. Let us unite. Let us come together. Let us say enough is enough. We have been suffered for too long. We can't change anything right now. Instead, we can change our future. Let us leave the past. Let us create the future. We cannot say M23 have done this and this. It will not help. Rwanda is doing that and that. It will not help. Let us come together and create our better future. And I'm saying this because I see, and you will accept what I'm saying. If we are not careful, we are going to see the end of the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. You will see Europeans have lost critical minerals in Ukraine. America took it. You see, they will come to Africa. And how they are going to take our minerals? Through conflict. You see, I think, my dear lovely family, we need to be critical thinkers. We need to think beyond and without the box. Because if we are not careful, we are going to see African resources going to be compensated to those who helped us to fight our brothers and sisters. We don't need to reach at that point. We don't need to reach at that point. We don't need mediators. Let me go back to what Mr. Kabila said on the issue of foreign troops. Yes, I agree with him that the Congolese does not need foreign troops. Congolese need themselves. You see, for instance, you see what happened to Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. They expelled French troops. They expelled America troops. They closed America airbase. And now they are moving in the right direction. No one is coming to help us, the people of Africa. We must understand that. No one will come to help us. I remember the words of former president of Tanzania, John Pombe Magufuli, when he told Tanzanians that you have no uncle, you have no aunt, you have no father, you have no grandfather, or anyone, your relative out there who will come to help you, who will come to build your country. So even Congolese, this message must be like, maybe pray that we don't have uncle, we don't have brothers, we don't have someone who are there outside there who will come to help us, except we Congolese. Europeans will not help you, because the Europeans are those who divided you, who caused all these conflicts. The Berlin Conference is the source of all these. But Africans, we have been cheated, we have been spoiled, and we are lamenting, it's Kagame, it's Rwanda. My dear brothers, it's not Rwanda who caused conflict in Russia. It is not Rwanda who caused conflict in Libya. But Africans, we are so blindness. We are so blindness. We take things without understanding the reality. I think this is the time for Africans to wake up. So, my dear lovely family, the aim is to share this story, and of course, to argue or to suggest to my fellow brothers and sisters in Democratic Republic of Congo to say, let us unite, let us come together. Stop blaming others. Stop blaming your fellow brothers and sisters. Go on the negotiation table with those who have quarreled with each other. I think solution is there. There's no solution in Brussels. There's no solution in Paris. There's no solution in Washington, in London. Solution is in Congo. The solution is within Congolese themselves. Stop fighting. Stop blaming. Let us bring solutions. And of course here, that's what we are always doing. We are here to seek best solution for our challenges. And that's what we are doing here. And energizing ourselves toward a united Africa. We want a united Africa. And if Africa is so united, I'm sure even what's happening right now in Democratic Republic of Congo will come to an end. We need a united Africa. Africa with one army, with one president, one currency, one language. It is possible. Let us unite. Let us come together. Let us preach peace. You know, Africans, we have a lot of desire, but we cannot reach our desire if we don't have peace. And no one wants Africa to rise, because the rise of Africa is the fall of others. The rise of Africa is the fall of others. So no one is ready to see Africa is rising. But Africans, you have responsibilities to raise your mother continent, Africa. So I'm waiting to hear from you. Those are just my opinions, my views, my suggestion, perspectives on what I see in the future. And of course, maybe I'm wrong. Please, if you know more and you understand more, please share with us through the comment section. But all in all, one of the best solutions that we have as the people of Africa is to unite. Full stop. That is the only best solution we have in the continent to solve our challenges, is to unite. Up that, my dear lovely family, dear friends, fellow Africans, let me say thank you. Have a nice time. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for sharing. And those who have subscribed, also thank you. Thank you for everything that you have done. Even sharing your thoughts, it is a great thing that you have done to lift this continent from where we are to another stage. Up to that, as I said, let me say thank you. Have a nice time. See you next time. Bye bye.